Hey guys, now in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at a ultra portable mini PC that is called the Sundae. This is the SundaePC, and this is a great solution for those of you who are looking for a ultra small, palm-sized computer that packs power. Let's check it out. All right, so now let's take a closer look at the SundaePC, and a couple things that you'll notice is the small footprint. I'll put my hand right on top of it. You can see that it's just a little bit larger than the palm of my hand, so it's really, really small. The one thing that you also notice is that it is a fingerprint magnet. So this basically is a piano black, really high gloss, but also very fingerprint prone. The cool thing about this is that because of its diminutive size, you're going to hide this. You're not going to have this outside of the open. You could possibly even Velcro this behind your PC. You can mount it underneath your desk. There's a lot of options. Now you'll notice that I do have here this sleeve, and this sleeve right here is just a decorative sleeve to give yourself another color. You'll notice some other accessories here. We do have a power cord. We'll move this over to the side because that's nothing exciting. You do get this adapter, and this adapter is interesting because it's basically going from a display port to an HDMI, and it's included with the unit. And that's because as we take a look at the back here, one of the things that you're going to notice immediately is that, let's go right here, is that it has only a display port access point or interface. Has two USB-A, has your Ethernet there, has USB-C, and your power. Good venting all along, right? In the front, you have USB-C. In the front, you have another USB-A. These USB-As are capable of running solid-state drives. So, don't frown on that. So that's there. An audio jack, power button, and then you get a little LED light that turns on when the unit's on. On the bottom here, you can see you have some venting, a lot of venting everywhere. I can tell you, I've been pushing this little guy, and I have not had it overheat or I've had very loud fan noises. It's a very whisper quiet solution. Now, keep in mind, this is not intended to be a high-end rig, right? This is really for someone who wants minimalistic, who wants to be able to have a very aesthetically pleasing desktop. Also someone who wants to be able to hide the PC. It's going to be suitable for word processing. Think about Word, think about if you're doing Google Docs, think about streaming video content on Netflix, all those other things. That's the kind of content. Can you do some gaming? I did some gaming on it, but this isn't really a gaming rig, right? Can you do video editing? I did some Photoshop stuff. I wouldn't do like Adobe Illustrator type work here, given that this is Windows, but it worked really, really well. It is snappy, super snappy, especially because of the number of cores and threads that it has. So, the processor is well suited for the size, and my overall experience was really positive. And let's face it, at this price point, it's a really attractive solution for those of you who are looking for a desktop replacement that is going to be really small, as you can see here. So let's take a closer look at, the performance. We'll see the operating system that's on here, and you'll see what I'm talking about when it comes to the overall PC. Now, the SundaePC is really well spec'd for its price, and you can see what the feedback has been so far for this little PC. We're going to scroll down a little bit. I want to just highlight some of the things that are going on here with the CPU. First of all, you have an Intel Core i5 processor, 10 cores, 12 threads, and this is going to give you some really good performance for web browsing, for working on Office products. If you want to do Zoom, Teams, if you want to do any kind of web conferencing, it will work. There's no problem. It comes with 16 gigabytes of DDR5 memory, and then from a graphics card perspective, it has an Intel Iris Xe graphics card. And you'll notice here, unlocks 8K of resolution for one monitor, 4K for up to 3, and it's game capable. So you can lower the frame rate down to 60 frames per second at 1080p resolution. So you're going to be able to get this as you're, using this machine. You do have decent memory, 16 gigabytes of DDR5, and then the storage is 512. This is like the configuration of what we have here. So when you look at my navigation moving around, that's what you can expect. And again, this is what the look is. Remember, you do have some personalization that you can get by changing this rubber sleeve. I have mine here on the side, which you can see is black. Don't forget, while this has some really nice specs for the size and the price, you're still looking at a compact footprint of just 2.1 inches and 4.7 inches wide. This is really small, included the fact that it's only 3.3 pounds. Let me show you what the operating system looks like. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and minimize this. And I wanted to bring up a couple windows into view. And I just want you to see the overall performance, how fast it's actually processing. So first of all, here's our YouTube channel. And we're going to run some streams so you can see how quickly it picks up. Then over here, what you can see is that it does come with Windows 11 Pro, which is absolutely fantastic. Windows 11 Pro. and it's licensed. As soon as you power this up and you set it up, you're just going to put in your credentials. You will connect if you have a Microsoft account and you want to do that. If not, you can skip that and not have to connect, and then you're set to go. I did perform several upgrades, but there's a lot of patches that needed to take place, so I highly advise that you do that first. Now, just to show you that this, in addition to seeing this area here, that this is a full version of Windows. As soon as you click on this, you're going to see, again, all your Windows applications. And you have, for example, some business applications like LinkedIn. You could do, either Microsoft Edge. There's also Outlook that you'll be able to use. And there's also some gaming options that you can look at as well. To give you a sense of how fast this thing is, I'm going to go ahead and launch this video. This is a video that I just did. It's something I put yesterday. And it's about 3D printing and the Apple Vision Pro. Let me just show you how quick this loads. Now, the video starts really fast, as you can see here. And this is just my video. I'm going to maximize the size. You'll notice how quickly it upscaled. I'm going to go back and just watch that one more time. I didn't really see any degradation in any way by just switching back and forth. And you can see that it's really, really snappy. So here we're taking a look at the video that I had created. Now I'm going to go ahead and pause this. And then what I'm going to also then do is come over here and show you. So you're looking at, again, Windows 11 Pro. You have, what you would expect from the specs. And then I just want to show you what the size of the hard drive is. Let's go over here. So in this case, I do have a 512 gig drive. And you'll notice that free, after, the setup and everything that's going on, I have a little bit over 470 gig. Now, keep in mind, I have installed the Chrome browser. That's pretty much it. And then the operating system that it has. I haven't installed Word. I haven't installed any of the other apps. But that's something you can opt to do if you want to. If you're going to use this as a desktop, install the apps that you need to install. But the whole point is that of the 5 gig that we had, the 500 gig, you still have a lot of space left, despite the fact that you have to install the software and then you have to get yourself in the system. Now, what we're just going to do is I'm going to just click around so you can see, what kind of experience you can expect when, again, just navigating. Notice how quickly things open and close. If, for example, notice how quickly it went into Chrome. That was like lightning fast. And I can actually have, multiple windows, something like this going on. This is actually a function of Windows, but it's doing this and it's handling it without a problem. If I go here, I could go, let's say I want to go see a news website. I'll go ahead and see how quickly it comes up. And you'll notice that it came here to CNET. All the details are there. If I want to look at some news, I'll look at USA Today as an example. Notice how quickly it's just browsing through it. And then look at how much content we have. Yeah, we have some pop-ups because of, what you get in some of the websites. But you'll notice how fast this is from a browser perspective. So guys, what are my thoughts about this mini PC? And we'll go ahead and pan over to the side again so you can see it. This is a very capable mini PC. It is fast. It is also portable. And the graphic resolution that you're going to get out of this machine for the price point is actually really good. If you're looking for a PC that's going to be great for low profile, no footprint, look at this. If you're looking for something that you can use for standard work, you're talking about WordPerfect, not WordPerfect, that's an old application. Word, or let's say Google Docs, that would be the right one. If you're looking at one of those, not a problem. Browsing the internet, streaming, watching videos, even if I'm watching some movies, if you wanted to stream some movies, you'd be able to do it here. So this is going to give you really nice, great flexibility without having to overly spend on a PC. So guys, that wraps up our review. See you in the next video.